I'm your host with the most, Locum 23, joining me for Freshman Book 3, Chapter 17. Don't you forget about me. You're in the room getting ready for the final dance of the year when you're interrupted by a knock on your door. Just a sec. Walk over and answer the door. I'm Azumi. I just came to see if you were ready. James catches sight of you and gasps. Azumi, you look simply incredible. There's nothing simple about it. It took me forever to get this look to be perfect. Well, it was worth the effort. James puts a hand behind your neck and pulls you in for a long, slow kiss. Can we skip the dance and just stay here? We could, but you'd miss out on my special surprise. And before you ask, no, I will not tell you what it is. It's still hitting me from that this is the last dance of the year, and I can't believe how time flies. It's so crazy. I'm totally in denial. I knew it was coming, but I can't believe the day is actually here. I know. But you can't stay a freshman forever. That's not entirely true, trust me. There's nothing like the threat of academic probation to make you see the future. Turn to see Caitlin grinning at you from the doorway. Come on, you two. Everyone's waiting. I love your dress. You and James follow her out to the living room. Finally, they emerge. What took you so long? Hello is an obvious look at her. Zach gestures at your dress. Listen, Abby, it was just well worth the wait. You look like $1,000,000. I really missed you guys. I would have kicked myself if I missed out on the dance. I'm pretty sure Zach would have been kicking you too. I'm just happy the finals are over. My art final was stressing me so bad I literally thought I'd explode. Seriously, at least you didn't have to take midterms the week before finals. If you ever needed an incentive to do your work on time, remember my story. Well, the whole gang is back together and ready for its last hurrah. Who's ready to make this dance our B-word? Really, Tyler? Oh, God. Tyler punches his fist enthusiastically in the center of the circle. Slowly, you all put your hands on top of his. Let's make this a night to remember. You know, now that I look at her dress, it's kind of like she's an Egyptian goddess. It took me time to recognize it. You and your friends walk towards the center of the campus, and you get your first glimpse at the decorated quad. Wow. Pretty. I was expecting some cheap balloons and streamers, but they've really outdone themselves, huh? Hell yeah, they did. I see a buffet. Who's with me? Who's got time for food when you haven't seen your boyfriend in months? Come on, Brandon. I've missed those awkward dance moves. You said I was a great dancer. You are, to me, because I love you. Less talking, more hip and shaking. Brandon gives you all a wave as Zach tugs him towards the dance floor. You start to follow your friends when you spot Zig standing by the drink table. Hey guys, I'll meet up with you in a sec. Walk over to the Zig on the other side of the dance floor. Hey Zig. Hey Mizumi. Wow. Now I feel incredibly underdressed. Oh, this whole thing? Oh, so... Women in the, oh, this whole thing. I just threw it on 5 minutes ago, you know, it's just sitting in the bottom of the closet with its price tag still on. You look fantastic. And I look, well, I look like I've been in a coffee shop and not at a dance. Yeah, about that. Are you crashing? Are you dating a Hartfeld student? What are you doing here? Let's ask. Are you crashing? Yeah, because that's my idea of a wild night. Crashing rustic-themed college dances. Sorry, I guess I'm just a little surprised to see you here. What, Chris didn't tell you? Tell me what? You're looking at Hartfeld's newest night. Wow, school spirit sounds weird coming from me. Congratulations, Egg. That's so amazing. Did Chris tell you that this was supposed to be semi-formal? He did, but I don't actually own a suit, and I don't really give a damn. I just don't give a damn. Well, I, for one, will take any opportunity to dress up. Where else am I going to show off this ensemble? So, how does it feel to be a college man? So far, pretty much the same. I'm guessing that'll change when I actually start classes. Well, I hope you're prepared for 4 years of boring lectures and all-night cram sessions. Zig looks at the other students around him before returning his gaze to yours. Misumi, I owe you a huge thanks. I mean, I really thought this would never happen for me. My mom basically thinks you're my guardian angel, and my sisters think you're my girlfriend. Oh, they do they? Don't worry, I set them straight, though I can't say they weren't disappointed. Your conversation is interrupted as James walks over and snakes his arm around your waist. Yeah, she's my girl. Get the fuck away. God damn it. James, Zach just told me he got into Hartfeld for fall. Congratulations, man. Thanks. 10-year-old me would have never been so excited to go to school. Welcome to Hartfeld. I hope I'm not interrupting, but I came to see my beautiful girlfriend wanted to dance. Takes your hand and kisses the back of it. Don't let me keep you guys. I'll see if I can make some new friends. Give the old college try. Man, this place is getting to me already. Zig digs a pack of cigarettes out of his pocket as he turns away. Good luck, and remember this is a smoke-free campus. He grins sheepishly as he tucks the pack away, then walks off towards the buffet line while James leads you out onto the dance floor. Reach the center of the dance floor, he puts one hand on your waist and takes your other hand in his, leading you around the floor with a sweeping gait. Are we waltzing? We are, but now I feel weird about it. Is it weird? We had to take a class at my prep school. It's not. It just feels a little proper, that's all. I guess I'm more used to the level of partner dancing you do in middle school. I kind of like it, though. It makes me feel like a princess. James grins, leaning down to kiss you while you never missing a step. Maybe that's because you are. You got that look down, all you need is a crown. He kisses the top of your head and pausing there. Are you smelling me? Sorry, I missed you so much. I didn't think I'd be back at Hartfeld so soon, especially not in time for the dance. Guessing with all that's happened this quarter, part of me is just kind of surprised we made it here at all. I just hoped you'd see what I was seeing. It seemed like you were losing little pieces of yourself, and with every step closer to LA, and I was losing you too. But I still knew that you'd come crawling back eventually. I'd like to think of it more of a dignified strut of defeat. Oh yeah, okay. You got your ass handed to you, boy, okay? You both laugh. But seriously, I'm proud of you. Things got difficult, sure, but you went after what you wanted. We can't control what life throws at us, but we can keep the company we keep, and I won't ever regret choosing you. James kisses you, and the hand that was resting on your hip winds around your back, and he holds you close to him. I wouldn't take a single second of time I've known you, and good, bad, I treasure it all. You wrap your arms around his neck, closing the gap between you, and you rest your head on his shoulder. Okay, enough waltzing. There's too much space involved, and now follow my lead. Bodies sway slowly back and forth, completely in sync. After dancing for a while, you and James leave the dance floor. We've only been here for about an hour, and I'm already exhausted. I'm gonna go grab us some drinks. Be back in a moment. Gives you a kiss on the cheek and before walking off towards the drink table. You notice Madison, Logan, Trip, and Edgar at the buffet. Madison spots you and waves at you over enthusiastically. You begin running. No kidding. I don't want to deal with you people. Hi, Mizumi. Oh, you look super pretty tonight. Even Becca said so. Even Becca? Now that's a compliment. Where is she anyway? It's kind of weird seeing you without her. She wandered off a little while ago. I don't think she was having that much fun. It might be because me and Trip have been dancing together all night. Trip squeezes Madison's hand. You know, when they said semi-casual, I didn't expect you were going to wear a fisherman's or hunter vest. Does your outfit ever change, perhaps? Or no, I didn't think so. Next. I don't think that's it. She has those Kappa girls to hang out with. I guess that's true. Mizumi, have you been having fun? I've been having a blast. I wish this night would never end. You and James are super cute together. Thanks, Madison. I should have saved that line for when it was me and Caitlin, because we are super cute together. Okay? Saying goodbye for the summer is going to be tough. But are you going to stay in touch with everyone, right? We should talk sometime, too. Of course. I'm sure your summer escapades will be way more interesting than my TV show watching binge sessions over break. So, what are you guys doing over the summer? What aren't we doing? More like, where aren't we going? Oh, Lord. We're all going on a cruise. That sounds amazing. I could use some lessons in the summertime planning from you guys. As then a romantic number starts up from the dance floor, Trip takes Madison's hand. Sorry, guys. Do you mind? Madison smiles at you as Trip leads her away. You catch sight of Darren by the punch table. I'm going to keep making my rounds. You two have fun. Wave goodbye to Logan and Edgar and make your way over to Darren. Oh, but I so wanted to hang out with Edgar and see if he had a horrible outfit too. Hey, Darren. Hey, Mizumi. It's good to see you. Wow, don't you look dapper. Got a hot date? Amara settles up to Darren with an extra cup of punch. Darren puts his arm around her waist. Sure do. Thanks to you, Mizumi. Darren let it slip that you'd given him some helpful advice along the way, and then I told him you'd done the same for me. Well, they don't call me the love guru for nothing. Last time I checked, you were asking to be called Cupid. Either title is fine with me. I'm glad to see you here at the dance together. I was on the fence about it until Darren said he didn't care if I wore a dress or not. You know, I just noticed all of a sudden, her shirt says Most Wanted. Get this, Mizumi. I landed an internship in Northbridge for the summer, so I'll stay in the area after graduation. Sounds like you guys will be seeing a lot of each other. Any crazy plans? Well... He and Amara look at each other, then back at you. Our dates mostly consist of us hanging out, but it might be nice to do something a little different. Any suggestions? That's easy, you should. Go berry picking. Attend a summer festival. Just do what you're comfortable with. You're obviously handling things fine on your own. I'm sure you guys will have fun whatever you do. And you clearly don't need the love guru anymore. We're both thankful for everything she's done. Darren kisses Amara's temple, smiling against the side of her head. Very thankful. Chocolate fountain just got refilled! Darren and Amara exchange a fiery look, hands clasping. Now that's a battle cry if I ever heard one. Azumi, want to join the fray with us? I'll leave you to it. I think I just saw Abby and Tyler. Darren and Amara forge their way to the chocolate fountain, hand in hand, while you head over to Abby and Tyler. That, they've just twirled off the dance floor. Aren't you two the dynamic dancing duo? Abby and Tyler turn towards you, red-faced and breathless with glee. Oh, hey, Mizumi. Nice alteration use. Having fun? As he says it, he and Abby look at each other, dissolve into giggles. I am, and clearly so are you. What are you two so giddy about? Well, we've been talking. Come on, spit it out already. We're thinking of visiting each other over the summer and, you know, doing the whole meet the parents thing. Congratulations. We're both a little nervous. We've told our parents a lot about each other, but still, the thought of actually meeting is kind of scary. Oh, come on, you guys. You're the perfect together. Your parents will see that, and if they don't, well, at least you'll know it. They look at each other, smile softening. My parents would be insane not to love you as much as I do. Tyler. Remember when this was cute? Remember? 'Tis the season to remember. November, November. Oh, and then it all went downhill. I mean, what? Okay, cut it out. You're giving me a toothache. You sigh dramatically. Remember when you were two first-quarter freshmen pining for each other, but so awkward about the whole thing? Mizumi, please. Neither one of us wants to remember that. Even this love guru had a tough time getting you together. Well, we definitely appreciate your persistence. Zach and Brandon appear at your side, fingers laced tightly together. Hey guys, this dance is a bomb! I can honestly say, ain't no party like a Hartfeld party. And of course, I miss this guy most of all. Remember when this was a thing too? God damn it! Pixelberry loves to kill romance. We're coming from, like, the future and coming back and looking at this going, what the f happened? Like, what? Oh my god. He raises his and Zach's linked hands and kisses Zach's knuckles. I'm feeling outnumbered by couples right now. Oh, come on! We all got an eyeful of you out on the dance floor earlier. And on that note, Tyler tilts his head back towards the floor, grinning at Abby. Looks like the cardio workout's not over yet. See you guys later. She and Tyler boogie their way back onto the dance floor. Ah, young love. You're one to talk. You two are radiating lovey-doveyness. Brandon puts his arms around Zach, and Zach leans back into him. The whole quarter apart was tough, even with Skype dates. I can hardly believe I managed it all. I guess that's mostly thanks to you for being there for me through all my doom and gloom, Mizumi. Of course. You kept it together pretty well. You were a total mess. You kept it together. Okay, that's the lie of the century. I could have called that bluff from the southern hemisphere. Oh, come on. You weren't that bad. You didn't lock yourself in your room blasting mournful Enrique Iglesias ballads. Boy, did I come close, though. But hey, now you've got the whole summer ahead of you. Only happy thoughts from now on, am I right? We've been trying to think of some cool ways to make up for our time apart. We're eyeing the music festival on the West Coast. One of my favorite bands is headlining. I really need to step up my game. Everyone has better summer plans than I do. Your gaze travels over the perimeter of the dance, landing on a lone figure standing inside the gazebo. Isn't one of the signs of the apocalypse a sorority girl looking glum at a party? Zach and Brandon follow your gaze to where Becca is leaning against a railing looking forlorn in the glow of the golden lights. Becca ditching the dance floor on the night of the quarter is not something I ever thought I'd see. It is weird. I might regret this, but I'm gonna go see what's up. You two keep giving Tyler and Abby a run for their money in the cutest couple category. I mean, you jinxed it. By the way, you're not a love guru. You jinxed it. After saying goodbye to Zach and Brandon, you walk over to Becca, whose arms are folded at the top of the railing. She looks over as you approach, then scans you up and down. What a surprise. A dress even I would wear. If only your fashion sense carried over into the realm of casual dress. I know you've seen me in a dress before. In a dress. In coffee stains. No, nothing particularly impressive. She sighs. Becca, is everything okay? I haven't seen you out on the dance floor. And even your catty insults are losing their punch. Don't tell me you've been keeping an eye on me. I thought I'd left my mom at home. That's not exactly what I've been doing, but I am used to you making your presence known, especially when no one wants it. Don't worry about it, Mazumi. I'm not just in a dancing mood. Something's definitely up. Been on your feet too long? Did you break a nail? Is it your parents? Not entirely. I'm still not looking forward to going home and dealing with all of that, though. Thanks for, checking in about it. Of course, I want to make sure you're okay. So, what else is bothering you? Do you really want to know? I mean, sure. Why wouldn't I? Last time I checked, we hadn't made the leap to besties who tell each other everything. Look, all you need to know is that it isn't the end of the world, and that's the end of the story. Okay, that's fine, Becca. I won't make you tell me anything you don't want to. The two of you look out over the dance floor, the silence between you growing slightly awkward. So, look like you and your Bayu are having a good time. Yeah, we really are. The dance coordinators pulled out all the stops for this one. If you say so. This whole thing is not my scene. The chocolate fountain anyone can stick their fingers into? Can you say petri dish? This is supposed to be a dance, not science class. She drums her fingers against the railing, then stands up straight. Well, this conversation has been thrilling, but I'm gonna turn in early. Go on, get back to your dorky friends or whatever. I don't mean to entangle you in my mess. Oh, come on, Becca. You don't want to dance with us for a few minutes before you go? Believe me, I'm done here. Besides, it kind of sucks being alone at the end of the year when everyone's paired off, you know? Especially when the only person I wanted to go with is already taken. She pats your arms lightly as she steps around you. But that's a story for another time. See you around, Mazumi. I'm assuming she meant us. As in the main character. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. Becca heads away, sending a wave over her shoulder. Have a good summer, Becca. After a few minutes of listening to the music filtering over the dance floor, you hear footsteps and turn to see James coming towards you. Hey, you. What happened to the drinks? Well, I lost sight of you, and while I was looking for you, I ended up drinking both of them. I'll be happy to get you another. I just want you to have a good time tonight. James, how could I not want one with you? A kiss would be a huge improvement. Looks like I picked the perfect moment to come over then. I'll say, I was starting to get lonely over here all by myself. Oh, I'm not about to let that happen. Presses his body against yours, winding a hand through your hair as he kisses you slowly, smile against his mouth as he pulls back. I'm happy to see you smiling again, though. I know it's been a rough quarter for you. I haven't felt this relaxed since the day we spent together at the beach in LA. Still, I'd much rather be here than there, and I'm where I belong right now. He leans his forehead against yours, and you feel his breath gently graze your lips. You run your hands along his back. I hate to sound like a jaded upperclassman, but I never thought I'd meet someone who would change my life so much. Sometimes I feel like I'm living out of one of those stories. You take his hands in yours and look him in the eye. This is better than a story, James. It's real, and I couldn't ask for more. James holds your gaze, smiling. I love you, Mizumi. And I love you, too. As you lean your head against James's chest, you feel something heavy in his jacket pocket. Oh, what? Is that a brick in your chest? Or jacket? Oh, I almost forgot. I have something for you. James reaches into his jacket and pulls out Emily Dixon's Collected Works, a book of poetry. It's my first edition copy of Emily Dickinson's collected poems, and I wanted you to have it. You take the book and flip through it, noticing an abundance of dog-eared pages and handwritten notes in the margins. James, are you sure? Looks like this book is really important to you. That's exactly why I'm giving it to you. You've always had a piece of my heart. After everything we've been through, I want you to know how much you mean to me. He pushes a lock of your hair from your face and runs his thumb against your cheek. James, kiss me. Presses his lips to yours, his hands coming up to rest on either side of your face. He pauses, his mouth barely hovering against yours. What do you say we get out of here and spend some time alone? James, let's go back to my room. But only if you promise to read me your favorite poems from this book. I had a little more in mind than just reading, but that can be arranged. He kisses the top of your head, and you wander off, hand in hand. As soon as you enter your room, James pushes you up against the door and kisses you fervently. Boy, you're passionate tonight. It's the last night of the quarter, and I intend to make this count. He grasps your hips, pressing you close to you, before his hands travel around your back, feeling for the zipper of your dress. You're radiant, Mizumi. He slowly drags the zipper down, kissing down your neck and shoulder as the fabric slips off you to pool at your feet. Your radiance is only amplified the fewer layers that are obstructing it. That sounds like a fancy way of saying you like me with my clothes off. He kisses the juncture of your throat and jaw, chuckling into your ear. It is. Smooth, Mr. Williams, smooth. You trail your hands up his chest and pop open the top button of his dress shirt. Well, the feeling happens to be mutual. Let's get you out of all these obstructing layers. Slide his jacket off his shoulders, then unbutton his shirt. He kicks off his pants and then pulls you in again to the kiss. Hands sliding over your hips to link behind your back. You've been on your feet long enough tonight. Let's take you somewhere more comfortable. Pressed against each other, he walks you slowly back towards the bed and lays you down gently on it, and climbs over you and looking down at you intently. What, not gonna tell me I'm radiant again? You're so beautiful. I was temporarily at a loss for words. You loop your arms around his neck and pull him down into a deep kiss. His hands drag down your sides and stops at the waistband of your underwear. James, keep going. Takes off your underwear and then kisses his way back up your leg, pressing his lips to your ankle, your calf, your knee. Someone's taking his time. Kisses your stomach, then between your breasts. One hand massaging your thigh, you take hold of his face and bring it to yours. James, more. seals his mouth to yours, and hungrily his hand goes between your legs. James. He nips at your neck, pressing his entire body to yours. You tip your head back, hands grasping at his strong shoulders. I want to hear you, Mizumi, when there's no one around to be quiet for. Then keep doing exactly what you're doing. Let your eyes fall shut as you get lost in the bliss of James's body against yours. Sometime later, when you're nearly asleep, the bed dips and the sheets rustle as James shifts. You open your eyes to peek at him. Oh, sorry. I was trying not to disturb you. It's okay. I wasn't completely asleep. What are you doing? I couldn't sleep, and I thought I'd do a little reading. Takes the poetry book out from behind his back and sets it open on the pillow beside your head. A bedtime story. Not quite. Just rereading a couple favorites. I'll read you one if you like. Why would I stop you? Read away, lover boy. James smiles at you, then looks down at the pages of the book. In the moonlight filtering through the window, he reads. Wild nights, were I thee, wild nights should be our luxury. Wild nights, huh? I thought it might be fitting. All right, I've got another one. He turns a few pages and then starts reading slowly. The moon is distant from the sea, and yet with amber hands she leads him, docile as a boy, along appointed sands. He never misses a degree, obedient to her eye. He comes just so far towards the town, just so far goes away. Rest your hand on his cheek, looking into his eyes. And then he came back again. He takes your hand, bringing it to his face. He depresses lips to your knuckles. And then I came back. He sets the book aside, and you shift closer to him, tucking your head under his chin, enveloped in his warmth. You slowly drift off. You wake up to the sun streaming through your window. Lie in the warmth of your bed, reminiscing on the events of the night before. Hit with a bolt of inspiration, you carefully get out of bed as not to wake up James and pull on your pajamas. You take your laptop and slip quietly out of your room. You settle down on the couch and then open up your laptop and begin typing, transforming the events of the recent weeks into the final pages of Vasquez's book. When she arrived in Los Angeles, she felt like her life was falling apart, as though she were a tiny pebble in the middle of a vicious storm with nothing to anchor her. The sun was warm and the surf was cool. She found herself reconnecting with a friend she'd been afraid she was losing. LA was like the balm after the turmoil she'd been facing back at school, soothing her anxieties and making it seem for just a second that things were going to be okay. She even made her acting debut, which was definitely not in her itinerary. Suffice to say, it was the whirlwind vacation she needed to distance herself from her problems back home. And even though that vacation ended on a sour note, she returned home to Hartfeld to find the world had kept turning without her. That mistakes were beginning to be regretted, and that her friends were ready to begin making amends. And what better way to do that than an all-night coffee-fueled, panic-enhanced study party? Holy crap, really? That is not how you end a book. The end of the quarter brought with it one final hurdle to leap. A hurdle that led her first to the coffee shop to repair another friendship and to ask for help from someone who could give it better than anyone else. With two of her favorite people once again united under the same cause, Hartfeld took a small but meaningful step in the right direction. There was just one piece of the puzzle missing, but after a surprise reunification, all was right in her world. So, of course, the only thing left was to celebrate. Sitting on the rooftop with her friends after an eventful year, she realized that her world had been pieced itself back together. Instead of yelling, tears, and sting of betrayal, the night was filled with laughter. And so was the night after that. Fissures happen, they're painful, and sometimes they seem like canyons rather than cracks. Sometimes you can't fix them, but sometimes you can, and sometimes they'll fix themselves and you aren't always meant to be the only bit of glue holding everything together. People that you love and each other will do anything to keep those bonds. Looking at her friends, and she finally felt like she understood that. A door opens, and you look up to see James coming out of his room, rubbing sleep from his eyes. Let me guess, you figured out how to finish the book. Bingo. Putting the finishing touches on it now. That's great. Do you want me to make you breakfast or lunch, I guess? It doesn't look like you've eaten anything, and it's already 2 o'clock. You jump to your feet. It's already 2. Shoot. I have to get this to Gabriella. You dash to your room to change. Good enough. And then you run out of the suite with your laptop under your arm, ready to share Vasquez's completed novel with Gabriella. You lean back on Gabriella's couch as she scrolls through the document on your computer. Her brow furrows and she nods. Mizumi, this is... wow, just wow. You really captured the spirit of growing up. The excitement, struggles, the love, the self-discovery. And I cracked up at little details from the characters' lives. And that story that I'm guessing he's based on James, is that true? As far as I know, I got a lot of weird stories from my friends. Well, they really make the book come alive. So, you like it then? Like it? I love it! I can't believe how much you were able to accomplish in just 1 quarter. My father would be so proud of you. Thank you, Gabriella. That means so much coming from you. No, thank you, Mizumi. I'm grateful knowing that you've carried on my father's legacy. Does that mean I've got your approval for publication? Absolutely. So the next steps will be... Suddenly, there's a frenzied knock at the door. Rico starts crying from the bedroom, and Gabriella rushes over to the door. He senses evil. I know who's at that door. Hold your horses, I'm coming. She opens the door, and Yasmin rushes in. I told you the child sensed evil. Deep breath, and go. Gabriella, I need to talk to you about... Her eyes fall on you as you stand up from the couch. Mizumi, how are you always exactly where I don't want you to be? Yasmin, come to meddle in my life some more? What are you even doing here? Come to meddle in my life some more? Who's meddling in whose life? As I recall, you flew all the way to California just to talk James out of his big break. Oh, please. That big break was a fake, and you know it. They changed everything about James's work. Besides, he made that choice himself, and he left because you're toxic. You think so? I doubt Gabriella would be happy to hear that you filled her father's book with slander and... Yasmin, that's enough. James called me right before he decided to leave LA and told me everything that had happened. Frankly, I'm disgusted with your behavior. You really have nothing better to do than harass college students? Wait, it's not like that. No. I don't have any control over your actions in Hollywood, but you certainly impeded the progress of my father's book by putting Mizumi through so much heartache. I've already put on a complaint with the publisher, and I'm having you pulled off this project. You can't be serious. Did you even meet my father? Being serious is in our genes. Now, you've gotten 10 seconds to get out before I call the police. Gabriella struts into the bedroom to console Rico. How is this happening? It's because you're a biatch. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Yasmin, good luck finding a new job. I'm sorry you brought this on yourself. You remind me of a tennis ball. Oh, I have to hear this analogy. You remind me of a tennis ball. Because you just got served. Oh. Oh. With one last huff, Yasmin turns and storms out the door. Gabriella re-enters, cradling Rico. Sorry about that, Mizumi. I know she wasn't going to come by. Or I didn't know she was going to come by. I'm just glad someone finally called her out. As if I was going to let her off the hook after all the crap she pulled. And she had to go and wake Rico up, too. Well, I'll get out of your hair so you can calm him down. But everything looks okay with the book? Mizumi, the book is great. I'll email you the details on what's going to happen next. But for now, let's leave it with congratulations. You survived freshman year, and the core question is now, are you ready for what comes next? No. What's next for the Hartfeld gang? Find out in the book, Freshman Book 4. Good times. So with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Head on down to the description down below. You can follow me on social media. There's a few links for that, as well as a Discord server where you can come and chat with me, as well as many other people in there. And there's also a few links to support me and my content. It's greatly appreciated. Remember, I am pretty much fan-funded, and it helps me out. And it's a great way to support me as a content creator. But if you're not able to, that's fine as well. Just please hit that like and share button. And without further ado, we got a lot of work to do later today. Let's see, today is Friday, so it should be 3 new chapters coming out for the other books as well. So, until then, stay well, stay awesome. Thank you for all for watching, and until next time, peace out.